कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी
You really don't know. Nobody to hope, many people here. Everyone's present here. So nobody can come to anyone home. Having said that, I have been privileged given to me by Hemu to say a few words, especially for setting the context for the meeting. So I thought I could use that opportunity to welcome three very special people who played different roles in Hemu's life at different times. They're all very special guests for him. So I'll start with the youngest, Vandana. Who is of course the founder of Valley. She's here especially after so many years of having known Hemu and working with the band. She is one of the co-founders of the band. Then, of course, we have someone very special over the years, Mr. Meena Dada and Mahendra Dada, they are the Dada founders of Pandi. They have had a special relationship for more than 3-4 decades with Vedanta, with Hemu. And most recently, possibly the most enriching relationship that we have had in many years in the tradition has been our relationship with Sri and his wife and his wife Sita, who have been wonderful supporters of the mission because of the Gita classes that we used to have for years personally at his home. So all these people, so many roles have been played a role. And what happened in the last few years has been very special for him. The transformation from just a person who used to take a lot of Vedanta classes. He moved to people who, to someone who transformed many lives. So over the years, I'm sure many people sitting here realize that there's the inner transformation where we went into, spreading the message of not just the Gita, not just the Upanishads, but then with the Bhagavatam, right? Where we brought a lot of love into it. And then, we had the Rasanita, we had the Open, so many things happening here in the last few years. And what made him happy is that Guruji, Swarupanji and Napranji have all supported what he has been doing. Because he himself had a doubt whether all these are actually towards what we do as missions. But it has always worked out because from the time he met him, 1962, the transformation happened for Hemu in Guruji. And right then, this is about the time we knew that God involved, this possibility, and being graced by Him. The transformation has happened, and today that has come out in the form of a book on the Bhagavatam, which is which started again with a booklet earlier on the Bhagavatam, a few talks put together, and that he was wondering how many people would buy that, and then we sold out all the different. This time he said 30,000 copies we will see. Now the print order is around 10,000, around 8,000 have been booked up, and people have been wanting to buy it without middlemen. Distributed to people. So we see it as a very special moment. The fact that the Pranati is here today, because it's difficult to get comedy also. And because we wanted everywhere to continue literally. And so we were happy that this happened today. And along with that, of course, our special guest, once again, we recognize the presence of Srimati Sri Subhaya, Srimati Sri Mahendra Dada, and of course, Vaishnavi. And each one of you is very special. So please stay tuned to the program and to the rest of the things that happen. I'm sure there will be many plans because it looks like the money has just started with his 80s. Right? And there will be a lot more that we will be going to the mission as we go on. So thank you so much for being here. Not a welcome, just a pranam to Puja Swami and to everyone. Thank you.
Can you please a few words? Relax, all of you. He's only given 7 minutes. He can cut it off 7 minutes.
Thank you. You put that my knees there as everything. Because, believe me, 7 minutes on each topic. I have 7 topics to cover. Right? So, the great occasion, not because of the book release, you will see, put them here. I'm going to tell you what all happened. You will feel his presence there. You will be convinced. All will be. Right? Chinmaya Hari, Chinmaya, right? There's nothing other than the Lord who is it. I'm there, I will say it in Greece. And Yeshu was telling special, yes, all of you are special, right? Believe in these special guests, many of you may not know. Otherwise, all of you are special. Once extra special is there, suppose Maharaj great grandchildren. So that shows suppose Maharaj himself as well. I never knew. And all these special guests, I just sent a message. I didn't even invite. They also have come. I sent a message. They all said, I am coming. That's the first sign of faith. Right? Next is, I will tell several things. And about the ground, I will put several minutes. Twice 7 minutes. I will tell that. Right? Bhagavatam, why Bhagavatam? Why Bhagavatam? It is because all of us has said, Gurudev says, you have something living and life. Use to living for life. Living is necessary. Life is the truth. And the books that talk about living are called Bhautika Shastras, physical sciences. You need them. You need them. Can you bring water from the container? Can you try to flow in the computer without hardware? You need the container, but the container itself has no use. There is no container. For the content, you need a container. Container has to have container. So both physical sciences and spiritual sciences have to be there for us to discover whatever we are searching in ourselves. This is called spiritual thing. But all the sciences up to now have been for highly evolved states by which Vedas along that. Everybody could understand and everybody must not believe. Therefore, Veda Vyasa, with a large half, made them easy way. Mahabharata is not several things. Gita, Vishnu, several things included. Still, you was not happy. Narada came and said, you did so much, why are you not happy? I did so much, but it doesn't help. Narada said, that's because Vedas goes above the head. Dharma Shastra is only a means. Mahabharata is only Dharma Shastra. Right? You have not brought devotion into the picture. Gurudev's love so many wisdom. Love so sorry. Knowledge so the love is wisdom. Knowledge so the love is wisdom. So some knowledge has to be wisdom, has to be through love. So that medium you are not the marvelous and Vyasa. Then we started Bhagavatam, interpretation of head and heart, which we would have in detail explained in very Purnamani. Science of fusion, where the head and heart are like that, very Purnamani. That is done in Bhagavatam. Krishna, the moment is wrong. In the jail itself, he started working his parents. Right. In the jail itself, he started coaching his parents. He said, Yuvam Ma, Putra Bhavena, Brahma Bhavena, Asakta Chintayinu, Yasyati Madhyati Parana, you. In love as a son, and in contemplation as Brahman will give the contemplation and love as Brahma and as son. These two has to be there. And that's how Bhagavatam is everything. The stories for Hema and all the messages of said. But then why you are writing several books of that? I didn't write anything. Whenever I go to bathroom, Gurudev gives me ideas. Right? It's all Gurudev. He said, those books, many have written, or lectures, mostly concentrates on stories. They are not the truth. highly intellectual, they are a emotionalist. So you have to make it. It's all Gurudeva's guidance for you. You have to make it. This is useful for a man who doesn't miss both the head of the heart. And that's how the Bhagavatam has come. That's how the Bhagavatam has come. And I even then like to ask. Kavita Venkata, because I was talking to her, the Hemu wants to, she probably say wants to do Hemu to Bhagavatam and Bhagavatam. Swami said, yes. Why Bhagavatam outside dwelling on 7 minutes over dwelling? Okay, so, Durga Swami said, yes. There's a third book. That is, it's a dictionary. Considering what they mean, Ramakrishna, it's not available. Where you learn Tat Pramanas, right? Then the various things, Avarana, Adhyasa, Apavada, Lakshana, all these things. Somebody has to learn in the books, you don't get them. So I found it necessary. Ramakrishna mission, about 100 copies I gave, you got it here. Now they know it. So I thought that also must come. Swami has given permission for two. The third book, when you read Bhagavatam and say it could have been worse, it will be permission for the third. So it depends on you. So this is the history. And then the history of the statistics, we thought Upanishad, brother and girl, we will not be more than 300 percent because it's meant only for students. Everybody can be. Bhagavatam, anybody can be. So we thought anybody can be. So 1,000 people. And compliments, 1,000. We crossed over 3 lakhs. The moment we announcement will be good, we are thinking of Bhagavatam, people who want to donate, or 5 rupees. In the next 5 minutes, Archana from Singapore says, Uncle, I found. I said, you $2. And 12 years you went on in the job. You already given 25 lakhs for all things. When she had no job, 25 lakhs for all things. Right? So you don't give all that to you insisted on that money. That's right? So 1,000 we started. Then they opposite to this Ganesha, our Kesi Ganesha was started. I have done all this for you to know the glory of Kesi Ganesha was standing. He is in charge of a big trust. I said, believer trust like this. He said, they won't. But I want also. I said, what will you do without the books are better? He said, I have a network. All lies. He wanted to be not of God for people. Like, no network at all. 1,000 books, he said. So Ganesha started to be Ganesha. And then next day, when brother comes home, I was his friend with me that data. I lost data to my browser. He didn't know anything. And then I was thinking to Balaji in States because that he came home. Balaji said, I want my browser to give in Dubai. 1,000 books to give in Dubai to carry the cost 20 times more than the cost of it. And next day, Dr. Venkat from America says, I want 1,000 books to distribute in Austin, Texas. Right? Again, it cost a problem. Then, from another case, I want also to distribute 5,000 books without each knowing what others are doing. So, each knowing what others are doing. Are done in 4 days. Don't think it is Buddha who is done it. How did that happen? 1,000 books you can't say. It is he that has been planning all that. It is that was sitting in everybody's mind and says, go, encourage my child. You should call me his child. right? Immediately, it's easy. Somebody asked, why are you taking all works? He said, it's my child, same symptoms. If you make money, it will come to me. I'm sorry, if he loses, he will silently suffer. If he makes money, it will come to me. It's my child, right? So he did all this, and that's why they don't think it's possible. 8,000 people read, 200-300 meters. By the time we were all going home, we had to take orders for the next thing. Next week, maybe 1,000. These 50 families in England from doctor is that they both are not married. They are marrying 10,000 into the heart. So when I talked to her, those people said, we will give the money. We will give the money. That the uncle buying the books and distributing his marriage. That's what I could idea. So the books buy and distribute in the marriage. So that was the thing. About our chief guest, Meena Dada, 4 days a week, 4 hours a day, 4 years to learn the document. Mr. Subhaya, his contribution in the last Congress did not the embarrassment by saying that I don't do. But what is his specialty? Meena Dada is all specialties. He said, why should we? You cannot walk on himself by leading for myself. Subhaya, wherever I have been so strong, he will do the liberty. That's what Subhaya. One big study. Our fascination is to teach and get the disorder of people. We have to take, and after that also takes care. That is all taking care of me. Right? Because specifically taking care of medically retarded people. And her grandfather, so she was not born. Would there have been there? Different thought about it. There was there. A.S. Greenwood had a 60s. He had arts. He had his character mask. And Murray went into their house. And her mother to cycle very jolly good like beautiful lady. Gurudev went to the house. That is how these people are there. And now what is different? Now what is different? See, 7-8 years back, I asked the brother, Swami has been on significance of Rama of 5 million. I will ask somebody to send it to each other. Swami said, let's wait, because there are some partners. He's here to involve. So he said, let us wait. And now, when Lalita, Harsha, in 10 hours, on phone call, 8, submit, in 10 hours, they finished the book, Essence of Bhagavatam, which first print was 1,000, second was 1,000, Gayatri, third dated the patient for his daughter, 1,500. Now, I want to put, there is no video, people require that one. Gayatri, he has announced patient about that. That is the first one. Then you can understand, 10 hours they finished. In 10 hours they finished. And now this book, I have not done anything. In fact, honestly, I have not even anything from the talks, we have supported by Seema, there is innovative, knowledge of language. 80% of this work was done in binding and setting language. They all do this. And that book has come, Dedika has made the contribution to Seema, did all the layout, and all that was done by that. I have not even let it be complete, only grounds. Right? And that is the background. And the Gurudev's letters I have done that I have been short in my work. I am not organizing these letters of that company. All the best lectures he has given, telling, like, you know, God like us, will always have philosophy. All those letters wrong. Whatever he has quoted me, they are there. And he has talked about my screenshot. Having talked about all, I still would have missed many, that's my screenshot. But you are all in my heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्. Audible. Dear, I'm used to this all, that's why. Um, my salutations to dear Hemu and to everyone present here. Pranam. I do not know at what time he goes to sleep. I'm talking about Hemachandra. Because I get messages sometimes at 1 a.m. And I see in the morning 4 or 5 when I get up and I check, the message would have come at 1 a.m. Some inspiration. And that's why I was thinking like, when does this man sleep? And particularly when this book was coming out, the most beautiful aspect about Hemu in context to this book mainly, I think a child wrote this book. There's so much of a child in him. And it is like the childlike enthusiasm. The childlike godliness. That is the innocence. So I found this a child who was writing the first book, great enthusiasm, and I could see that, and every moment of that enthusiasm you can see that that he is a recipient of the grace. There's a grace going, and it does happen. There's a grace going. It was so wonderful to be part of that exchanges what we had when you were making this book. And regarding CCMT, what you said, if CCMT has stopped publishing a book, there's a formality. We need to talk to them and see how we can publish. And that's what I was saying, like we need a discussion CCMT. If they have stopped something, we can't publish it on our own without discussing with them. Yeah. But this book is something really special. Like he said so beautifully, the head is also addressed, the heart is also addressed. A blend of these two would be very inspiring. Only head, it won't work, only heart, it won't work, it would rather be very sentimental. But if it's a blend of the head and heart, would be perfect. And everybody knows Hemu is a combination of these two, a veteran who has been in the organization since its inception. Imagine someone associating with Gurudev for 52, 53 or 54. From that time to now is a very, very, very long journey. We are talking about 75 years of Chennai mission. Hemu must be there for 73 years of it. So it's a veteran who has given deep reflection. It's not a preacher who wrote this book. It is a practitioner who wrote. Now that's very important. A man who has served, of course, for almost 70 years and have taken so many classes and camps. In Yuvadendra, I used to attend 3 chick classes. If there are any chicks here, you have to know that. Okay. And sometimes getting you attend one class is difficult. At our times, we used to attend the preaching classes. Three different sevaks used to take and we used to go around. And one such person's class I have attended was Hemu, and I don't know those classes will happen in Chennai Nagar on Sunday afternoon. We finish a class in Chennai Nagar and then come here to Chennai Nagar and attend. So he's been a person who's been teaching. So you have to understand the wisdom comes here from long years, almost 7 decades of teaching, 7 decades of service. So it's a beautiful gift from Hemu to Chennai Mission in the 75th year of Chennai Mission. Thank you very much.
That I have had a lot about Swamiji. I was conscious of how 7 minutes. So yeah. And Swamiji said night of 1 o'clock. And I did do it at Parayana. Now I am going to 71st Parayana of Bhagavatam. Each Parayana is 22 times the Parayana. So 200 to 90, that night 11 o'clock, I will say I want to do something. And then I will send message from the department and get this. I sleep late, get up late. He sleeps not a rave and gets up at 4 o'clock. By the time I got up, go ahead. Go ahead. Right? It's impossible these days because there are people who have studied in Sanskrit. They have done proper study. And for somebody who comes, they can't hurt me. It's right because it reflects on the mission and quite of nonsense. They don't give a permission. He said, go ahead. And by the time I got up, this message was in the room. He should just said, I am going to do. Like that, we can all started. And then Swamiji, so they were come. He has permitted his books, my talk, and more than all that, recently in Siddhabari, Ramanavami, Swamiji made me to talk to all his campers. Not merely that, I will be emotional. He introduced me.
Just one more point of caution. This blanket invitation to publish books is only for Hemu. Others will be very careful, scrutinize and do it. Don't take it as an open invitation. Thank you. That's only for you, sir.
Whoever is taking the picture, come on, quickly.
இல்ல இங்க ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் நடக்குது ஏமுச்சு ஒரு ரிலீஸ் ஸோ அதுக்கு வந்து போயிட்டு ஜாயின்
நாளைக்கு Timothy came up with all of them. They are not here. But he, Hema is there. Come and take on behalf of all the people.
Hello. Salutations to Pujagunde. Salutations to Swami Vivekanandaji. Salutations to Brahmachari Anandamayaji. Sri Karthik ji. He always sends a shiver down my spine because he reminds me of Tapur Maharaj. A very beautiful evening today. All the esteemed guests, thank God and Puja Gurudev for giving us this auspicious moment to witness and auspicious thought in our dear Hemuji's mind. And it purely shows the compassion he has for the students, including average students like me who get referred to the notes and did not attend the class. Thank you, dear Hemuji. And thank you, Swami Vivekanandaji, because his very presence makes us move one step ahead. So, and once again, a big thank you, a lot of gratitude for each and every one of you who have assembled here this evening for making this beautiful work come alive and for the release. And humble gratitude to each and everybody who supported this beautiful initiative, which will help the future people who are into the study of Vedanta and Bhagavatam. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you for this very moment. And above all, thank Puja Gurudev. There is nobody other than him who comes to my mind. Without Gurudev, this moment cannot be created. So it's completely Puja Gurudev who holds the responsibility for the bliss that we enjoy at this moment. Thank you so much. And after this, let us all collect as many books as we can and distribute among people. So that is something that we can do as pracharakas, silent pracharakas. If we can't reach, at least take the teaching across to so many people in different manner. Thank you so much, Hemu, for helping me witness also this auspicious.
ॐ श्री